beautiful Aquarians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your twin flame reading for September 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details. And I will never ask you to call a cell phone number. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Aquarians, this is your twin flame reading. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome. But just to let you know, Venus moving into Virgo can act like a little bit of a bumpy time for relationships, okay? So just so you're aware, and let's see what cards come out for you. The first pile is going to be your pile, second pile is your person's, and the third pile is going to be the unified energy, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Grand Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? Also, please make sure you know what a twin flame connection is. It often involves a runner, a chaser, and a separation period. And it is not to be confused with a false flame. If you're with someone who is abusive, either mentally, physically, emotionally, or manipulative, or narcissistic, that is not a twin flame, that is a false flame. So I want you to be aware of the dynamics so that you make sure that you're not wasting your time with the wrong energy, okay? So it's very important to look that up online. Now, when a twin flame meets their counterpart, it feels like no other relationship you've ever met. Okay, it is a magnetic connection between two people who almost feel like they've met themselves. Okay, it's so energetically charged. So it's like looking in a mirror. So I'm just going to let that siren go past before I continue. Yeah, so it's like looking in a mirror. Twin flame is triggered energy. It is also where you actually look at yourself and the things that need to be healed within yourself first before you can connect to your twin. It is a very transformative relationship, but it is also a very difficult relationship to come into union with, let's put it that way. But it is also very rewarding when you both make it work. I like to describe twin flames like magnets. Identical in polarity, they both attract each other but also repel each other. They need to remain apart to do the spiritual work, okay? When you change the frequencies by doing the personal work, then you've got a match. But if the chaser continues to chase the runner will always sort of take a step back, because it's about energy. It's not about a game, it's about energetic exchange. And as soon as the chaser sort of focuses on their own needs and their own calling, their own path, and does their own spiritual work, that's when you've got your twin flame, who's the runner, comes seeking you. So they become the chaser. So it is a flip in the polarities. And twin flame is, you kind of meet your twin flame when you're going through a difficult period in your life, and it amplifies the feelings already within you of insecurity, trust issues, codependency, addictions, whatever it is that you feel you have not healed from previous experiences. Your twin flame will amplify that energy in order to trigger you to do the work. Now, the chaser is the one who is strongest to open up to that twin flame connection. They're willing to be vulnerable, open up, and take a leap of faith in the twin flame dynamic. But the runner looks in that mirror, sees all the things within themselves that they do not like already, and they refuse to do the work. They avoid their feelings, they avoid themselves, and they disconnect from the energy. They deny the twin flame connection. It is not a game, it is an energetic exchange. Okay, so I want you to be aware of that. Now, I'm only explaining it to those who are not sure what a twin flame dynamic is. And I'm only explaining it because I'm just currently, shuffling the cards there for you. So I want you to be aware as I shuffle the cards. But that's a twin flame dynamic at grassroots. It's much more complex than that. It is a difficult journey to take. Not everybody gets to meet their twin flame in this lifetime, and not everybody decides to take the journey. Some people disconnect and say, I can't do this. Now, looking at your energy, the first set of cards is your cards, second pile is your person's, and then we've got the unified energy here. I can see that actually you are sort of taking a step back. You're moving on. You've been really tested in this twin flame connection, and I feel like you're focusing on your own needs, which actually means you are the catalyst for change in this relationship. You're breaking a pattern. You're breaking a cycle. You're looking at the fears that are within this relationship, and I feel intuitively you've decided it's time to move on. Okay, and that's actually when you make your twin come seeking you, which I can see the dynamics already. They're coming towards you. Okay, so let's get to your cards. We've got the one who thrives, flourish, prosper, blossom. So you're changing, you're transforming. We've got all those butterflies there. So I feel like actually you're moving forward and you are transcending to the next stage of the rite of passage in a twin flame connection. You're making progress, basically. It may not feel like it because you're disconnecting. Now, I feel like you didn't want to have to walk away from your twin, but I feel there's been no other choice because this is a stagnant energy. Nothing's happening. And we've got the Six of Swords, so I feel like you're moving out of that very tumultuous kind of emotional trauma that you've gone through, that difficulty in your emotions. I feel like you're gaining greater wisdom, but you're moving on. Okay, this is a card of sort of refocusing your energy. And as you can see, you're being guided by the star. You're healing. So we are meant to heal the things within ourselves that already exist before we meet the twin flame. They are triggers to open ourselves up to that personal growth path. Okay, so very difficult journey, but also transformative. And I actually see here that there's something you haven't said to this person. There's something that you wish to still say to this person. You may have written this down either in a text message, like that you've got ready to go to send this person a message, but you've not sent it. It could be something you've written down, something you wanted to get off your chest, but there's something here that you're not saying to this person. Okay, I'm going to pull a card on that to see what's going on there for you, my beautiful Aquarians. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? We've got the Seven of Swords and we've got the Queen of Wands. Interesting, okay? The Queen of Wands in the reverse is anger, okay? And the Seven of Swords in the reverse is like making amends. So I feel that there's either two energies I've got here. One is that either you caught this person doing something, or you feel this person tried to make amends, but you're still angry at this. But I feel like you didn't run from this connection. You were willing to sort of take that leap of faith and love this person. You love them no matter what. But I feel like you're going cold now. Okay, you were very passionate for this person. I also feel at the beginning, my beautiful Aquarians, partly some of your energy feels like perhaps you thought about running away from this connection too. It was getting really deep, intense, and you decided like to stay and work on things. But I feel like you're changing the way that you look at this. So even if this person comes towards you to try and make amends, I feel like there is still anger there. Okay, not that you wish any bad or on this person, or because I feel like you're the sort of person who knows that karma will sort the situation out. But the Queen of Wands, it's like you're taking your attention, your passion, and you're trying not to focus on this person, okay? Also, I get this energy, okay? And don't shoot the messenger when I say this. There's part of this energy that I'm picking up where you're like looking at your person and really, I mean, really seeing this person and trying to see what you saw in this person, if that makes sense. It's almost like you're looking at their looks and you're like, you know what? I don't know what I saw in that person. I just get this energy of you really taking a step back and having a very cold, sort of critical eye on the situation. Not because you wanted to. I feel like you definitely love this person, but they really confused you and made you feel like you didn't know where you stood in the connection. So I feel like there is a little bit of coldness stroke anger here, okay? It's almost bordering on apathy, which is very difficult, okay? Because when someone is angry at a situation, it means you still care. But when there is apathy, it's like you're done. So I feel like if there was like a gauge, an indication, I would say, you're coming out of anger into apathy. And that's when we get into dangerous territory because I feel like you're giving up or you've given up on this connection, okay? We've got the Moon card here. So there's been a lot of fear, a lot of emotional turmoil. Also feel like you're going off grid. This person sees you as quite mysterious. They may have even said this to you, but the Moon card is like a card of mystery, illusion. So I feel like part of you is kind of wondering if this was all a fantasy that you built in your head, whether you felt more that this person was your twin flame or whether twin flames even exist. But I can see with the Knight of Cups here, this person loves. They loved you and they still love you, okay? We've got the Chariot card here, so this person wants to take the journey. I feel like this person may have even decided to be very ambitious over love. They chose ambition or career over love. But I feel, as you can see with the Moon card, we got two wolves there. Now, wolves are pathfinders. So I feel like you're trying to find your way in your emotions. And I feel like you're actually listening to your intuition. Your intuition is saying, move on. Move on. It's time. It's time. Okay? And remember, when you take your attention off your twin and you focus on yourself and your own journey and your own emotions, because I feel like you're really going through shadow work at the moment, that's when you actually activate your twin to come seeking you. And we got the Chariot card, so they're on their way. They're headed in your direction. But, it may be a little bit too late, but let's see. We've got the Fox here. Now, it's number 14, which is the Temperance card. So you've been very patient with this person. You've been more than patient. I feel like you've sacrificed a lot in this union. You actually opened yourself up to that level of vulnerability, but there's a blockage here. As you can see, we've got the mountain right in the middle of those two wolves. Now, it's really, when I'm holding this card, the fox there, but they're actually showing me in the water like a bird sort of flying into a window. That's a weird image to get, but I'm getting like a bird that flies into the window and is like boom, and it's either flies off or it drops down. I feel like it flies off, actually, a little bit stunned. So maybe that's how you felt in the connection, perhaps like all of a sudden you're, enjoying this connection and it's free and easy, and then all of a sudden, bam, excuse me. Maybe this was like quite a shock, the disconnect from this. Or it could literally mean that you've been listening to this reading and a bird flew into the window, or your person will tell you about something like this, or this will happen to you in the next 4 or 5 weeks, and then you will hear a message from your person. So that's a very odd image to get, but I have to give you what I see in the scrying, so look out for that, okay? Or it may be significant already for you. We've got number 9, so that's Hermit energy, right at the bottom of that card. So I feel like you've been doing a lot of soul searching. And I feel like you're going within to find out what you want, which direction you're going in. And I feel like the direction you're headed in is in a completely opposite direction from your person. I feel like you're in a solitary energy and you're finding balance. And there's part of you that's kind of like okay with that right now. I feel like you're making peace with some of these emotions. You didn't want to have to take a step away from this person, but I feel like you feel logically this is the best course of action, because the fox is very clever. The fox is someone who is, strategic, who also is very strong, someone who actually thrives in uncertain circumstances. And you've got you've got the card of thriving, the one who thrives. So even though you've been going through a very difficult time, I feel like you're weathering a storm, an emotional storm. And, even though the fox is looking back, I feel part of you is not. I feel like you're disconnecting because you feel it's the right thing to do. We've got the Six of Swords, so you're relocating your emotions and your focus. This is a card of you going through a very turbulent time. And I'm sending you a huge hug out there, my beautiful Aquarians, because emotionally, I feel like it's been a very distressing time for you. But I also feel like you're trying to learn more about the twin flame connection. Why you had to go through this, and how it will work out, how things move forward, what's the dynamics within the twin flame connection. You're emotionally anchoring your feelings. I mean, it's interesting because you're headed in the right direction. You're passing a test, because the Six of Swords tends to be like a test being sent to us, and the twin flame connection is a test. It is rewarding when there is union at the end, but it doesn't feel rewarding when you're going through the test, okay? It feels uncomfortable. It feels, distressing. And as you can see, we've got the anchor. The anchor is still coming with this person there. They're being guided, and your person ends up with the anchor there as well. So I feel both of you are actually in some way getting closer to union, even though you're stepping away from this person. I see you wanting new. I actually see you having a choice whether you be with your person or not, but you're being guided out of difficult times. I feel like your guides are actually bringing you out of this sort of emotional turbulence into calmer waters, but you are moving on. You're in a transitionary period where you're trying not to look back. Now your person has got the one who prepares, formulates, strategize, devise. So they are like in planning mode. They're strategizing to come and fight for this union. I say that because we've got the Chariot card. They're moving forward. They're taking action, and they want to win you back. They're sort of motivated to look at commitment, because the Chariot card is a card of commitment, drive, movement forward, conquest. So what do they want to win back? The heart. They've got the Knight of Cups there. So this person, I feel like they're not going to give up. They will come towards you. They're going to try and fight for this union, but it looks like it could be a little too late. There's partly, the Chariot card is like a direction, a choice. Now we all have choice, of course. We get to choose whether we want to be with our twin flame or not. You have the Lover's card there, so you know that this person is your twin, but you get to choose whether you want to be with that person or somebody new. The Ace of Wands is turning a new chapter. There is a transformation in you. You're changed. So you're not going to accept this person back in the form that you left them. You actually expect this person to have taken action and changed in a way that you can visualize moving forward with this person. But at this time, you cannot. Now, this is the outcome for September, of course, but the Chariot indicates this person's moving forward towards you, and they want to overcome the obstacles that were in the way of this union. So I'm just going to pull a card and see what the obstacle was. With the Bear present, I feel like this person's a very stubborn kind of person, very slow moving energy. They have endured quite a lot in life. But that's not an excuse. I mean, we've all endured quite a lot in life, of course, and we don't allow it to impede our journey. But this person may have let something get in the way of how they operate in love. So I just want to see what the blockage is in this twin flame union, because it's going to be different for everybody, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What's the block in this connection? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? I'll take 3 cards. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Okay, so we've got the King of Swords, we've got the 3 of Swords, and we've got the Page of Wands. So when you met this person could have been healing from something else. 3 of Swords in the reverse indicates a difficulty of, wrestling with emotions or their heart, but it also can mean that they're recovering after a heartbreak. So if they had a relationship before you, my beautiful Aquarians, and that person damaged the way that this twin flame looks at love, this person was healing when you first met them, and they had not sort of really processed the emotional healing that they were required to, so they avoided it. So it's almost like the blockage or the way that they've been influenced by that previous experience has impeded and been detrimental to your twin flame connection. We've got the Page of Wands in the reverse. So this means this person didn't really expect to strike up anything new when they met you. This person also struggles with like taking a leap of faith, or they struggle. They're quite a serious person, this person. Also, I got an energy that this person is spiritually less mature than you are. Now remember, we can only meet each other as deeply as we have met ourselves. And if this person is spiritually less mature than you, then this person, it feels like they're going to take a while to catch up with your maturity and what you are hoping for in the union. Also, we can only love each other as deeply as we love ourselves. That's so important to remember, because the twin flame connection, I mean, every human, we have a cup of love for ourselves first. If that cup is filled with insecurity, addiction, self-loathing, codependency, or trust issues, they're the things that you're passing on to another person when you exchange cups. So this person, when they look in the mirror, you know, when they see you and meet you, they're looking at themselves and all the things within themselves that they do not like. And therefore, they're triggered to avoid those things because they know that they need to do the spiritual work, and they reject the union. This person is heavily thinking about that. I feel like this person is thinking about how they did not open up to a new sort of connection with you. They did not explore boundaries. They had weak boundaries. I feel like they did not want something new when they first met you. They were not expecting to fall in love. There has to be more than that. I mean, this person thinks about you a lot. The King of Swords is a deep thinker, someone who thinks a very long time before they take action. And then sometimes it's like Hamlet syndrome. Sometimes it's too late. Okay, they take so much time to contemplate and work things out from a position of heartbreak. You know, if someone is heartbroken from a previous experience or has experienced some sort of loss or even bereavement, they start to look at how they connect to people on deep levels because they don't want to be hurt again. So they push people away. They don't want people to get too close. Okay, we all do it at some stage in our life. We build a shield or a fortress around our heart. So I want to see a little bit further on this person. What is it that they have been guarding their heart? What is it they've been healing before they either met you or... How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Oh, sorry, I'm only taking the uprights in this deck. We've got the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So this person, they have a lot of compassion. I feel like they've been brokenhearted in the past. They overgave in the past. And this person's taken a real step back. They're actually looking at self-care at this time. Let me just go further. Can you show me the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups? I feel like this person actually does love you. Page of Wands in the upright. Okay, you got the Page of Wands in the reverse. When they first met you, they were going through some difficulty that they couldn't stop thinking about. They couldn't get it out of their head. They were just going round and round in circles, and it gave them fear. But the Page of Wands, this person feels ready to take the adventure. They want to start afresh with you. This person, when you get a Page of Wands, this is like taking the initiative, wanting to be loyal, support the connection. They want commitment. This person does love you, okay? If that was a question within your heart or your soul, did they even love me? Was this even a thing? The answer is yes, they do love you. I'm going to go one more before we move on. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? Seven of Swords. But they ran from it. They ran from their feelings. Seven of Swords is the archetypal card for the runner. So behind their running, behind all their action, is feelings. Deep-rooted feelings. Now, of course, it's very hard to fathom, especially when you're the chaser. It's hard to fathom a person loving and then leaving. But, you know, humans are very complex creatures. We all do things that we don't sometimes even understand why we do them. I do know that when I was younger, I was in love with a person and I pushed that person away. I didn't want to. I actually wanted to scream from the mountaintops, I love you. I want to be with you. I want to give my whole journey to you. I want to walk that journey with you. I want to, you know, share my raw, deep feelings with you. But something prevented me from doing it. I couldn't, you know, out of fear, because I felt like before I met that person, I had been deeply damaged in a relationship before that, and I had major trust issues, and I couldn't bring myself to trust someone new because I brought baggage from a previous experience into that situation. But I was not spiritually evolved enough to see it. So whilst I really wanted to tell that person I love them, I did not. And, you know, in fact, I just took a step back and I became very small and quiet and just did not say how I felt. And I feel this person is someone who is a little bit similar. They've gone through a very damaging experience with their heart. Now, whether this is something that they experienced in childhood, or because pages can connect to childhood, or whether it is in a love relationship, I suspect it's in a loving relationship before they met you. Because the Bear card is a card of endurance, which means this person has had to be strong and they've gone through an experience that has made them sort of pick up a habit or a pattern that has been negative in the twin flame connection. It's number 15, which is the Devil card. It's given them a blockage. The Devil card is not an evil card. It means there is some sort of impediment on the journey that stops us or makes us feel helpless to change our circumstances. But we've got number 10 there, which means this person is trying to turn that around. That's a Wheel of Fortune energy. They're trying to end that. They're trying to step into new energy. This person is very tough, okay? But life has taught them to be so. And I'm not here to give this person an excuse or a way out. I'm trying to understand this person's journey so that I can understand an outcome for both of you. So I need to be kind of balanced and try to understand what's going on beneath the surface. The Bear, basically, it's number 15 there. So there is a blockage, but this represents controlling energy. Okay, this is someone who may have gone after career. They controlled their emotions in order to, it's almost like survival mode. Okay, trauma victims tend to have a survival mode, and they pick things that are not going to hurt them. They pick things that, even though, my beautiful Aquarians, you would never have dreamed of hurting this person. They pick situations where they feel safe or in control. And love is not a safe, controlled kind of environment. It makes people feel out of control. Emotions are messy. They're wonderful, they're passionate, but they can also be painful. So this person thought it's best to protect themselves. They were in a protective energy when they first met you, okay? But deep down, this is how deep down they feel. Deep down, you're feeling like you need to move away from the situation to gather your emotions, overcome and heal some things, and come out with greater wisdom. They love. Deep down, this person loves. Now, they're giving me like a song that's kind of in and out, okay? So I'll give you the... I don't know this song, okay? And I don't know the person who sings it. It's very modern, this song. I almost want to say it's quite a young person who sings this, masculine energy. Okay. I know you crossed a bridge that I can't follow. I know I know you crossed a bridge that I can't follow. So either you've moved away physically because you've got the Six of Swords there, my beautiful Aquarians. Crossing a bridge you can't follow. Okay, I don't really understand the song. I don't really know what position the song is coming from because I don't know it. You know, whenever you talk about crossing bridges, it's like over troubled water, or, you know, crossing a bridge when it comes. Maybe it's that there were conversations about settling down, having children, or something. I'm not really sure how that song is relevant to your reading, so I'm going to have to leave that there. It may mean something to you. You may even know the song it is. I'll look it up to see what it is, and if it's relevant, then great. If it's not, it may become relevant in the next 4 or 5 weeks. You may hear the song on the radio, or, you know, it may just pop up in conversation. So listen out for it. I will look it up to see what it's all about, but I'm just going to leave that there because I feel like it's very precise and I don't know how it's relevant. So I'll always be honest and say, I don't know how it's connecting to the reading, okay? We've got a Knight of Cups. This person wants to be open. They want to reveal their heart to you. They want to sort of like be raw, be open, be authentic with you, okay? They're trying to find peace right now. Whenever you get a Knight of Cups, this means that this person is learning to love themselves, but they're also feeling encouraged to reveal their feelings for you. So I feel like this person thinks about you a lot, actually, and I feel they don't want to give up on this. Now, when we get to the outcome energy for September, this is your person's pile because we flip the energy, so it's mirrored behavior. We've got the one who is present. Now, awareness, acceptance. This person knows, they can see that they need to take a leap of faith, ground their emotions, and invest in the connection. They've got a Queen of Pentacles, so this means they want to settle down. Okay, they want to be faithful. They want to be loyal. They want to sort of like take the journey, the twin flame journey. So this person may also be doing things like meditation or law of attraction. They are actually being really focused and dealing with things day by day and knowing what they want. We've got the Fool card. Now the Fool card is to begin, to start the journey. It is a card that recognizes potential in something. So I feel like this person wants to take a leap of faith because that's what the Fool card is. It's someone who has hope, surrenders to the union, takes that leap of faith, and sort of like, it's almost like taking the first step on the journey. As you can see, this person is actually by the sea and the waters are calm. We've also got an anchor here, so I feel like this person is anchoring their emotions and they're looking at where they belong, which is interesting because you're also looking at where you belong. With the Six of Swords, as you can see, there's an anchor right there. I do apologize that motorcyclist that goes up and down, they're having a little bit of a, up and down moment on this road. It's very, very loud, so I do apologize for that. But anyway, I thought I'd let it pass. I'm going to pull a card on this too for your person to see what's going on there. But I see this person wanting to settle. They want to stick around is what I'm feeling here. I'm only picking the uprights. Yeah, this person wants to fight for their divine counterpart. Male or female, not a gender-specific reading. I'm going to go one more, actually. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know? Ooh, okay. We have the Empress energy. So this is about value and loving their divine counterpart. So I feel this person is really thinking about settling down. The Empress is someone who builds confidence, but also nurtures the thing that they've already got. So the seed has already been planted with you, my beautiful Aquarian. So I feel like this person, with the Seven of Wands, they know that they can go the distance. They know that they can actually persevere with this. But, and I gotta be honest, we got the Eight of Cups as well. The Eight of Cups is someone who then walks away. So this person is coming on in and they're walking away. They're retreating. Now, this could be because of one or two reasons. It can mean that it's because you're undecided. And if you don't want to fight for this either, and you want to walk away, then of course this person will leave you alone. If you felt like this person was with a karmic, which I'm not picking up on that energy, but if you felt like this person was with a karmic, I feel like they're walking away from that person too. They're in a solitary energy, this person. They're in a 9, okay, which means to be on their own. But let me just clarify with a different deck, that 8 of Cups. Because the 8 of Cups, to walk away, I just want to see if they're coming in and then just walking away. The Star. Yeah, so I see this person in September sort of reaching out to you, but you know, I see them actually still not fully there yet. Okay, and remember, time waits for no person. If you wait for your twin, it still remains suspended energy where nothing ever happens. It's stalemate. But if you focus on your own sort of inner work, in divine timing, your person will come to you in the right energy, if of course you still want them. But I see you actually moving away, deciding you're done, okay? The Star in reverse indicates this person is still confused. They're working out emotions. And we've got the 6 of Pentacles, indicates they're trying to come into balance. They're trying to find their way. So I feel like this person is still wrestling with something that's going on with them. So I would be a little bit mindful when this person comes back, because they're going to come back and they love you. That's true. They love you. They want to make this work. But there's part of them with the 8 of Cups that is still wavering. I mean, it can also be that they want to restart this with you. They're leaving something behind in order to restart this with you. But I feel like they're changing direction, or they're changing something about their life that I mean, it may even be that they are traveling or they're moving. There's some sort of change here that makes you question whether you truly want to go back to this. We've got a Queen of Pentacles, so deep down they do want to settle down. They want to have a family. The Queen of Pentacles is a card of multiplying. They are focused on money. I see this person actually focus on a career goal. They're dedicated to their goals. So perhaps, you know, they're coming on in and then they're like, so there's still a little bit of flaky energy. I gotta be honest. But the Queen of Pentacles is someone who wants to find home. They want to, you know, connect to the home space. They want to build a relationship that will flourish with another person. I'll give this person 3 cards just to see. That's what I do right at the end of these readings. 3 cards to see their actions in September towards you. The Devil card. Obsessed with you. Still, there's still a blockage. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, they still want to settle down. Now the 10 of Pentacles, if you know that this person's got a karmic, there's a small portion of energy there that some of you, they may be with a karmic and, you know, they may be in a high level commitment with that person. But that's not for all of you. I'm not picking up that energy for all of you, that's for sure. But this person, Page of Wands again, in the upright. This person wants to come towards you. They want to take a leap of faith. This person wants to explore a relationship with you. They're still trying to find their purpose, but there's some sort of blockage here. It could be a blockage to do with marriage or settling down. But I feel like they're going to talk, because the Page of Wands, pages bring news. So this person is going to message you. Now, it may be a little bit of a saucy message, like a flirty kind of message. And you may be a little bit cross with that, my beautiful Aquarians, but that is the energy that they're coming into in towards you in the month of September. Your side of the street, we've got the one who avenges. Revenge, outcome, justice. Now, I don't feel like you're the sort of person who wants revenge. What I feel is you are leaving it up to fate. As you can see, there's lots of tarot cards there falling to the floor. So I feel like you're divining and wondering if this person is going to receive karma. But I feel like actually you just want the truth. And you want to break a cycle, a pattern that you've been in with this person. We've got the Lovers card that crosses this. So I feel like you do have a choice. You do love this person, or you definitely did. There's a connection here, a bond here that you feel has been difficult to break. But I feel part of you is like leaving this behind or wanting to leave this behind. As you can see, this figure is leaving the idea of the twin flame connection behind. So I feel like you've had a sudden realization or epiphany that it's time to move on. But of course, it is your choice, okay? It is your choice. Now, there is new love coming on in towards you if you're looking for a new person, my beautiful Aquarians. There is a new chemistry between you and someone, so just so you're aware. But of course, your person is coming back to talk, but they are going to disconnect again. So I just got to be real with you on that. We've got the Ways card, which is the equivalent of the Judgment card. You know, being at a fork in a road, undecided, but you have a choice. So when you get the Ways card, this is a card of like being at a crossroads, in between choices or time to choose. Do you stay? Do you go? Your intention is to go. But when you hear from this person, that's when it draws you back in. The woulda, coulda, shoulda moments. I feel like you will make the right decision for you. You're going to trust your intuition on this. And I actually see you going for new, okay? Ace of Wands indicates turning, a new chapter. Moving on from this. Blossoming because of it. I feel like you've learned a lot and you're just moving forward. So I'm just going to pull 3 cards for you in September to see what's going on there for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know? We've got the 4 of Cups. You're fed up. You're fed up of the way things have gone before. And as you can see, this person, you're going to get a surprise offer or communication from this person, an offer of love, but it's not good enough. You're fed up. Things haven't changed. We've got the 10 of Cups. Interesting, your person's got the 10 of Pentacles and you've got the 10 of Cups. Deep down, you both want the same thing, but it's not transpired that way. Oh, we got 2 cards here. We got the 8 of Pentacles, you're focusing on yourself, and the 2 of Swords, you're undecided. You have to make a decision. Right now, you're trying to trust your intuition. So 10 of Cups, you're looking for the happy ever after. And that has not happened in this connection. You may feel like your person is taking a long time to spiritually evolve and you're fed up. It's not good enough. And that's not you being egotistical. That's because you've been through a real difficult hardship in this union. And it's like enough is enough. The 8 of Pentacles indicates you're focusing on your own needs. 8 is the number of the self. And you're, repairing anything that needs to be repaired within yourself. And you're focusing on your own stability. We've got the 2 of Swords, which is undecided whether you'll even connect back to this person or even respond back to this person. I'm not seeing you actually communicate with this person, to be honest. I feel like they're going to send you a message and you're just going to be like, you know what? You got to come up with better than that. Because I feel like this person's message is going to be a little bit flirty. Now, this is not going to resonate for everyone, but they're showing me a nosebleed. So either you are having a nosebleed as you're listening to this message, or you've had one, or your person's going to message you about that, or they used to have lots of nosebleeds, or you witness a nosebleed as you're out and about. So, I mean, of course, if you have a nosebleed, make sure you look after yourself, go to the doctor, check it out if it's something that's not usual or typical. But they're just showing me that right now. And it's such an odd thing to see in the twin flame connection. So I'm mentioning it because I can see it, but I'm not sure how it's relevant to your reading, okay? Why is it you always get the like off the wall readings, my beautiful Aquarians? They're so like crazy, outside the box kind of thing. The 2 of Swords is someone who is at stalemate, uncertain, and they're considering their options. And in order to find the perfect route or decision or answer, you're using your intuition. But as you can see, there's new lands in the background. And I feel like actually you're thinking about whether you should explore new lands or reconnect with your person. But I can see here, it looks like you're going to explore something new rather than have a partnership with this person. That's what I see for September for you, okay? I'm just going to get a final card before I close the reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? We've got the bear. The black bear, guardian. Now, your person got the bear, of course. So, I mean, both twin flames have gone through a very difficult journey in different ways. We may sometimes realize we've had a similar experience, but we deal with those experiences differently. And we can never really truly judge another person on how they cope with trauma or a difficult journey. But if they're, exhibiting bad behavior, then of course we can try and disconnect from that and say, no, you don't get to treat me in that way. It says here, gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me to protect the ones I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. So I feel like you will see signs over the next couple of weeks, just before you hear from your person. We've got like a little bee there as well. So you'll be working really hard. Now your person may also have children, or you have children, and you may be actually focusing on your responsibilities at this time. The responsibilities seem to be more important than moving forward with the twin flame connection at this time. Now remember, twin flames, they tend to have a mission. They have a calling that they adhere to before they actually come back into union. So, I mean, at this stage, can this twin flame connection work? It's going to be a difficult journey to get to that stage. Your person is slow to evolve. They are, but it's slow. And I see you moving on. I see you deciding to move forward. But that's for September, okay? So we will see as it progresses, dynamics change. We don't always, how can I put that? The twin flame journey is an ever-evolving journey, okay? There'll be some months where you won't hear from your twin, and some months where you won't connect to your twin, and then there'll be a lot of sporadic connections. So the energy is ever-evolving. So I'm just going to go and get a trinket before we close. Okay, so yeah, we've got the guitar, which represents fine tuning, but also raising vibrations. There's also 2 stars on the guitar, which represents healing. 2 people needing to heal things within themselves before they actually come into a similar frequency. Okay, and they want me to put that on the Lover's card, which is the twin flame indicator card. And we've also got the bee, the worker bee. It is going to be hard work. And I feel right now, my beautiful Aquarians, the only project that you truly want is to work on yourself at this time. But if you do want to save this relationship, it can be rewarding on the other side. But of course, your person has to step up also. Okay. They want me to put this. Okay. They just did the card with the anchor, but there's 2 anchors. Okay. They want on just the anchor itself. So it's on your person's anchor. They're going through a lot of personal growth. I'll leave it there. I wish I could tie it up in a beautiful little bow for you, my beautiful Aquarians. I wish I could give like a definitive energy, but I can only see so far in the readings. And I'll leave it there. I hope it did help in some way, shape, or form. And if it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very, very important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Aquarians. Love and light.